Hello everybody, welcome to a modern video with basically the shell of Blue-Red Murktide, but once again there's no Murktides. There's 4 Underworld Breach though, and this is the best card in the format most likely, alongside with Ragavan, Mishra's Bauble, the RC Expressive Iteration, Ledger Shredder. You can't really go wrong, right? We're adding 4 Arclight to the mix. This is a card that you're happy to put in the graveyard via Shredder or Channeler, but no Faithless Looting around. So this next XX might just totally ignore whether Arclight Phoenix is good or not. We just win because the deck is good. But, just yeah, this deck can definitely do some like sweet value with Arclight Phoenix out of nowhere. I'm very afraid how this deck reacts to graveyard hate, like Endurance or a Licensed Earth, which will definitely scared me a little bit. But you have also Gutshot, Mutagenic Growth, so it's definitely a different take, which I am pretty excited about. Yeah, no consider. Founding the third path is missing. It is indeed missing from the decklist. There is a limited amount of 2-drop you can make, and the limited amount of 2-drop is 16. Probably 4 too many. I would probably play 12, but Manamorphose is a 0-drop. Yeah, no consider is very weird. I agree with you, but actually, when I played against Phoenix yesterday on the PTQ, they had Thought Scour, so definitely a different list than this one. This one's from Spider Space. It's a very good brewer. For those of you on YouTube, you won't see that the fact that I just dropped from my previous league after mulliganing like 5 times in a row for finding no lands. But I guess the Nori Grande account is currently cursed, as I haven't found a land in like, what, 6 opening hands? Let's mulligan again. Alright, 3 lands! Haven't seen so many in so long, so let's go. Probably in the last hour, I've seen 3 lands total, so. Alright, let's keep. Very excited about this. We have to bottom a card as always, and I think it'll be a Arclight Phoenix actually. I keep Mutagenic Growth, I'm a believer. Yeah, Thought Scour is good, I think. Steam Vents, Channeler, okay. You don't see it, sorry, but there's a Jegantha on both sides. I'm very happy to play Jegantha. Excellent Planeswalker. It's not Planeswalker. Excellent companion. I'm gonna hold the Bauble in case I draw Shredder. Oh yeah, I'm not putting back a land here. I know the drill. Shredder? Ooh, DRC, I like it. Can go DRC Bauble. Let's see what I find. Gutshot. Graveyard. I'll Bauble myself. Hold. Okay, unfortunately, Mutagenic does not protect the DRC. I don't want to see that, so I'm just shuffling. I'm gonna get a top land here. There's 4 Steam Vents in this list. Don't ask me why. Alright, another Bauble. Manamorphose, okay. You red. Return Gigant opponent. Just do it. Nice, they actually did it. I was thinking it was a joke, but draw. Ooh, Lightning Axe. Nice. Hand, bottom, style, plate land. Although once again, Mishra's Bauble myself. Otawara. And once again, just got a Steam Vent tapped and pass the turn. My opponent, I don't have any Spell Pierce in my deck. Just double checking, but I really don't think I have. Yes. Alright, that's a bolt. Could also just got an not a mountain, because I played Flooded Strand. What's this mana maze? So you only fight the mountain via 4 Scalding Tarn. Sure. Makes sense. I don't know if it does. It played Tapland and attack. Very nice. I think it's time for a Underworld Breach. Let's do it. The mana base is wrong, by the way. You shouldn't put Flooded Strand and Polluted Delta, but you should put the red lands. It's a common mistake. Alright, let's go. Underworld Breach. Let's go DRC. But yeah, thankfully, any mistakes can be carried by this card. Let's go DRC. Then I can go Lightning Bolt here. Wait a second. Let's just go Bauble instead. Let's just go Bauble instead. They're playing Lava Dart. I'll play Mutagenic Growth, which opponent will never see coming. Ooh, cow. This is actually, I've played one spell. Okay. So the Lava Dart resolves. Surveil, anything goes to the graveyard. Oh, the Sorcerer Mage. So the Chandler is actually dying here. Once, once they go to end of turn. Alright, so I've played one spell, the Mutagenic Growth. I can play another spell. Right? Yeah. We'll play Lightning Bolt on the Sorcerer Mage. This is my second spell, and I can play Mutagenic Growth again. The Chandler will die, very likely. I can play Lava Dart, but I'm okay with that. Okay. 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 And I'll play Gutshot. Lose to life. I'll exile creature, land, spell. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna lose Delirium anyway. I'm gonna reach the graveyard because I'm gonna empty my graveyard. Plus, I want to play Bauble as well. So this is my third spell, right? Because I played Bolt, Mutagenic Gutshot. I think I can also play a Mishra's Bauble here. Because I might find a Delirium Arclight Phoenix. So the channeler will die, but that's okay. I could have played differently. I could have remembered about the Soska Mage, and I could have killed the Soska Mage in response. I just, yeah, forgot about the -1/-1 counter. Alright, we're attacking with a Phoenix. And then my opponent's turn, I'll bubble them. Because I know the top card already. It's a Red Mesa, so I can just know another one later. So there, the DRC dies. As end of turn, the +2/+2 for Mutagenic Growth expired. But yeah, this is the free value of Arclight Phoenix. We didn't need to spend mana to cast it. We just happened to discard it or submit it to the graveyard. And of course, with Faithless Looting, things are better. But alright, they're past that. I'll bubble them. Mm-hmm. If I played Lineax instead of Bubble with two more, instead of Bull with two more Bubble, yeah, could be. I also got shot the thing though, so but yeah, it's possible that I didn't play it as well. Very possible. Anyway, let's go iteration. Okay, I can go hand with bottom exile. I'll play this. I'll bubble myself. There's a Ragavan on my deck. Okay, I don't mind drawing it. I'll take a pass. It will also return Jegantha. I don't think it's relevant. At this point, I think our opponent just dies. We have Lightning Axe for Jegantha, that's why I held it. The opponent said they sacked the land, but it could have also just. I mean, whatever. At this point, I think we're just gonna win because the breach just did so much value. Like in the mirror match of blue red, the game one, this card is just an auto win. So one of the reasons to put this card in your Murktide deck is definitely because of how good it is against in the game ones. Giorno Bilbo. I mean, I was going to play other spells, but as long as I draw Expressive Iteration, I cast Expressive Iteration. That's how it goes. I can go hand, bottom, exile, and I'll attack, and I'll just kill you with Breach Bolt Bolt. The old way. Now, opponent plays the Prowess deck. I don't really see anything good in the sideboard for it. I'm happy to just send the deck list back. Alright, go to hold habits of not drawing a single land in opening hands. Alright, we have three, that's plenty. Cancel, cosa applicato? No. Book a land. Two Manamorphose usually will find something. What do you do if the opponent resolves Graveyard 8? Um, They printed this card called Ledger Shredder, which is the best tool possible against Graveyard 8, which is a card that, lets you loot away the cards that are Graveyard Matter Effect, as well as Growing, and it's just one of the reasons why Ledger Murktide is the best deck in the format right now, is that Ledger Shredder helps you in fighting all different angles of attack. But yeah, I'm with you. Like this deck definitely is on the worst possible side when it comes to Graveyard Age, and I like to build my deck in a more resilient way to it. Unfortunately, Manamorphose is a card that it's good. It's a very situational card because saying it's free, it's not really though. 'Cause, I'm on the draw and I didn't cast anything on turn one. Alright, here is a bird lawyer. If this card was actually 0 mana, I would have drawn in this card. But it's not 0 mana. Alright, do I want to cast it? I mean, if I cast it, probably dies. And I die with it. I don't have a... I don't have a cat, so I don't have... I think I'm just casting 2 Manamorphose. And we'll see, hopefully I draw removal as well. If I don't, GG will be. You miss Gitax and Probe? No, you don't. You do not miss Gitax and Probe. Bird Lawyer. It's very desperate play, but my hand is just truly unplayable. Not that my graveyard has been very playable. Alright, all the Steam Vents are back. All of them. The gang is back. Iteration. Strong. Yesterday I played some Vintage with a friend of mine, and every time I drew Probe, it's just so nice to know when your opponent has it, when they don't have it, what type of hate they have. It's just so busted. I can't believe we had him for Robin Modern for so long. Because that card was banned when 2017, I think. Because we played it at World Magic Cup 2016 in Infect. Made top 4. With a configuration of Infect, Prison Lantern, ad nauseum. 3 terrible, awful decks, terrible play patterns, terrible to play against, probably terrible to play with as well. That was the modern back then. Now, look how beautiful are these cards. Alright, so they're attacking me, obviously threatening Lava Art. I'm taken. Wow. What do you... Wow, wait a second. They're letting me shred. They're letting me shredding. Wish I kept the Manamorphose now. Although I cycled them to find a removal for this, I really did not expect them to just not have an answer. What was my favorite modern era? Oh, this 100%. If I block, this is Lavadar the Shredder and it dies. So I don't want this to die. Draw. And by the way, I wanna mention again how important it was that this Flooded Strand isn't actually a Flooded Strand. If this was an Arid Mesa with a Fetch Mountain, much better in this deck. I wanna reiterate that thought. Alright, I think I'm gonna go Ragavan Dash here. I want to attack with Ragavan, not with the bird. I think I want to block here because they don't have a lightning bolt. So next time I'm going to block. This is a 3-5. If they bolted this die, but then they can go Shredder. Sorry, Breach. So I think it's fine. No, I'll play the DRC after. Yes, this is Spider Space list. Again, I often net deck a winner of like, top 8 challenges, things like that. This is just a testing list, but it was a good idea. Obviously, there's some work to do in the list. So, for example, the mana base. So it's important that you know these things. I mean, you should always know these things, though, and not just assume that the list you're taking is optimal. I guess it depends on your level of like how experienced you are. Sometimes changing at least too much goes in the opposite way. Anyway, let's see if they are trading with the channeler. They can also lava the art and hope to get delirium. Oh, they're blocking. Let's see what they do here. They're lava arting the Ragavan. Okay, so the block didn't matter at all. That's fine. All right, the Ragavan dies. And then post combat, I go Steam Vent, but you see the yeah. And then I go DRC or Ragavan. I think I'll go DRC and loot the Ragavan away with Shredder because I might top deck a Mishra's Bauble exactly. And now I have Delirium. So always play for your outs. Whoa, Arclight Phoenix. Okay. And I pass. Yeah, Turtle. Hope it goes well. Yeah, for sure. I honestly am very interested in seeing how much you can just push Breach in a, fair non-combo version. And this definitely is one of them. Demolik? Yeah. I don't know. I've never really bought the hype in Demolik in Modern. Yeah, I remember ring drafting that set on Magic Online, Open Demolik. So excited because I could sell it immediately when it was like super mega spike of like 40 ticks. Hello, Edo. Buongiorno, buongiorno. 14 Manamorphose. Alright. The Ledger Shredder will be shredding. Such a powerful card. This is honestly the card that's carrying all these Murktide decks. Without Shredder, the deck would still be good. It will still be good, but like, yeah. I played a two sealed, which looked to me like a classic sealed. I know, I guess the level of commons and uncommons are a little bit higher, but yeah. And the rares looked pretty terrible. Every time I saw a rare, it was very easily beatable. Definitely a lower rare level than usual, so far at the pre-release, which is good. It makes up for a good limited environment, right? I don't really play limited though. I just play pre-releases usually. Yeah, this deck used to be one of the best decks in Modern with Faithless Looting. Have I tried Merc that we Minor Misstep yet? Cards are not on Magic Online yet. Buenos dias, Mr. Chimba. But I will definitely play it in the next days. Minor Misstep is very good against this deck. Whoa, you have Breach? I will heal until on step and go to the bathroom. I'll be back for when my opponent stops having fun with Breach. You're curious if there will be a good absent devoted druid list with the new Tivar. There might be. Yeah, who knows? I'm not giving up because I have my own Underworld Breach, so yeah, I'm just chum blocking and. Oh, they have Mutagenic Growth? Hmm. Am I dead here? How many times can you cast it? Probably two, enough. Any new interesting card I'm trying out? Well, for sure the mental minor misstep. I don't know if there's many other good choices though. Well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, I'm dead here. That can go Mutagenic Growth 3 times. You think it'll be very good in modern? I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting card. Yeah, I mean, if you remember, Ledger Shredder was so underrated at the beginning. So underrated. Like, just, yeah. Alright, opponent managed to kill me thanks to the powerful card named Underworld Breach, comboing off with DRC and Mutagenic Growth. Very well done, opponent. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to cite in any card. Anything that I add, I think, decreases the stability of my deck. So unless I am forced to bring in cyber cards against my opponent, like one playing against a combo deck, for example, I will change. Hello, Jose. My favorite modern deck would be Blur Murktide, for sure. Check out on my YouTube channel. You would go to my YouTube channel. You can go to playlists, and you can find the EZ Murktide compilation. There's 61 leagues, 61 videos of 2 hours each. The first one, is from 1 year ago. Nah, I look the same. No, I have different glasses. What was the list back then? For Regent. Oh yeah, we didn't have Ledger Shredder back then. Oh, Serum Visions. We didn't have Ledger Shredder back then. Wow, 2J's the Mind Sculptor. Alright. Let's go. 18 Lamson's low. 18 Lanson's low? You mean in this deck? Does this deck play 18 lands? It plays 19 lands. I don't play 18 lands. Very rarely play 18 lands in Modern. If I do, there's something weird. Alright, here I'm passing. I don't want to play Bauble. I want to hold it up for the Shredder. My previous list over there had 18 lands. I mean, it wasn't a year ago. I don't know. Deck list was not very well tuned. Okay. They play Soska Mage. Alright, let's go. Draw. Ooh, we're shredding even more. Let's go Shredder. Let's go Bubble. Loot first, and then Surveil. I think I'm discarding a Shredder. Do I like Iteration more than Shredder? I definitely want to keep this Mutagenic Growth around. Yeah, I'm discarding a Shredder. So it is Surveil on the graveyard land, okay. And then I can cast Mutagenic Growth on this and get Delirium already, so. Actually, I want to crack the Bauble immediately. Because, yeah, I want to draw a card in my opponent's turn. Because if I play double spell, I already have an extra card. Mm, 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 mm. Nice. Playing Pioneer? Why would I do such thing? There's no wizards forcing me to, so I can play a form I enjoy. 5 cards in your hand. You can have a bolt on my. Okay, you just cast double spell. Very good. Let's draw this card. I'm just gonna bolt. Alright. You already made a lane draw. I think I'm very far ahead here. Very far ahead here. Just look how much better are my creatures than theirs. And that wasn't the play. Draw. Draw. Mm. This deck has way too many blue sources. Way too many blue sources, this deck. You'd be like, but it only has 2. I know, but I always feel like I need more red. Anyway, let's start with iteration. You know what? I like a land here. Nice. Very nice. I think I want to just go Channeler this turn and attack. Yeah, once again, if this was an Arid Meza, as it should have been, I would have saved 3 life to cast this DRC. Yeah, I don't really draw the. Oh yeah, I guess I can find Arclight Phoenix now. But yeah. Ooh, got shot. That's very good. This is a 4/6. I am attacking with both of these. And then I think I want to go gut shot on this after. If they mutagenic growth, they pump it in my turn. Yeah. Yeah. I think I keep this on top. It enables Ledger Shredder. If they go mutagenic growth, which they do, I think this is the best time for it because I didn't lose like 5 life because of this card. Free combat would have been reasonable for Phoenix. I think I didn't cast enough cards to trigger Phoenix anyway, so. Alright, it's your turn. They have 3 cards in hand. I hope they can't kill me. They're. Oh wow, Michenko on that. Sure. Mutagenic. You're right. Yeah, should have played the Gashop pre combat. You're right. I should have done it. Thank you, Fiog. Yeah, paper in paper, day and night is a terrible mechanic. A lot of things that they did in Innistrad was terrible, but the biggest thing ever, the biggest thing. No, sorry, the thing I hate the most from that set definitely is the double feature with the black and white cards that look like proxy from like a printer that's black and white. That is, I think that wins the award for how did they think of it. Yeah, yeah, them saving ink actually costs more. Unfortunately, I have some cards of that set because I always like to buy from my LGS. And not that he opened any boosters of that set, but some people sold him those cards. What a manages to time out, almost time out with Lure Prowess. Definitely an achievement here. Death and Taxes didn't go well. I would say that I didn't draw great though, but as yeah, I mean as expected, I beat the red deck and I lost to the non-red decks. So on YouTube lately, I am cutting a lot of empty space. Like whenever I don't speak, I cut. I hope people will enjoy the editing. Hello, Mizia. Have I talked about the reasons to picking up creativity yesterday? I haven't, but that's a great question. So, I think that the PTQs are actually very good metagaming. People do think about the metagame and such. And, and I've seen a very big resurgence of. Am I dead? This big resurgence of control deck like Chalice of the Void, Solitude decks. So I felt like I didn't want to play a tournament where I could only lose one or two rounds with a deck like that in a metagame, with a deck like Murktide in a metagame like that online. So I decided to go for creativity, which is very good against those decks that I was expecting, and suffers Murktide. I ended up losing to three. I wouldn't say Murktide because they were like blue or red variants. But I lost against Jeskai Fair Breach, Blue Red Phoenix, and Blue Red Murktide. But always lost to Blood Moon basically. All right, looks like I go to one. Let's see, they have one spell. Casting that Gush Shot in my turn saved me. Let's see, do they have a spell? This is the ultimate lore roll. His opponent casting a spell in 3 minutes from now. Wow, I'm alive. One out, they say. Turn three, yeah? It's turn three. It's turn three and my opponent put me to one while I killed them on turn four. Alright. GG. Mm-hmm. Oh. I wonder what they had in hand. They definitely had a difficult turn. Alright, let's go. Round number two against Exalted Lord. Alright, I have a turn one Ragavan, and we can't mulligan those. Most of my losses yesterday came from a turn one Ragavan on the draw. Because I was playing 5 color creativity, so very few answers to a turn one Ragavan. And one game they stole a Fable of the Mirror Breaker from my deck on turn two, and that was it. Another game they stole a Teferi, which wasn't as good as the Fable, but close. Alright. Let's see if this Ragavan connects. It does. Very nice. Ooh, it's creativity. Huh. Alright, yep. What do you want to do first? I think I want to play Manamorphose first. So if they play a counter spell, it's a worse card than iteration. Alright, it's not resolved. Let's play iteration then. Hey, gut shot is very good against creativity. Hand, bottom, exile. Play this, and then play DRC. Abacadabra says, watching people play Ragavan is like looking over the fence at your neighbor who has a pool. That's a nice comparison. Yeah, definitely a very good and fun card to play with. If you don't have it, it's tough. Oh, fire. Hmm. Let's play Mutagenic Growth to begin. Let's see what I hit. I put it in the graveyard. Do I want to go Mutagenic Growth here as well? I think so. This obviously was a 2-for-1, but they spent mana, whereas I spent just cards in hand. Boss. You can check out TCG Player or prices on cards and shopping. So weird. I still only have instants and sorceries in my graveyard. Let's see if I get Delirium with this Expressive Iteration here. Looking for lands, Mishra's Bauble. Alright, here's the land. I'm only missing Mishra's Bauble or creature now. Okay. Hand, bottom, exile. I'll play this Flooded Strand. Do I want to play Ragavan? I know this is an awkward play because, well, I know why. So maybe I shouldn't do it. But at the same time, I like to be more aggressive, put my opponent at 15, and then maybe they just die next turn. I think it's good play. I'll attack. And pass. If you play any play after combat, no, I want to deal 2 damage. Do they have Ren and 6 is the question. Oh, well, it doesn't matter at this point if they have it, I think. Oh, you mean because they ping Ragavan and it would have another one? Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, totally. They only have a Blood Crypt untapped. I think I'm going for Underworld Breach. Let's see if it resolves. And it does, so it's game over. Alright, GG. I know how good is Bloodwind in this matchup, as well as Spell Pierce, Invasive Surgeries. I can consider the explosives. I think I'll just take out Manamorphose. This card is just weak. I don't think this is the power level for a modern card. What about Arclight Phoenix? Lightning Knocks as well. Oh, Dr. Merp. I played a second Ragavan to get Delirium and attack for 2 more with my Channeler. Engineered Explosives is nice. My fear is that this card is just not that good. I mean, it gives the name to my deck, but we all know what's the name of this deck. It's Underworld Breach. This is the card that closes every game. I mean, I could keep the Phoenix in, although just with this list, it's just so hard to reanimate. All right, I'll have 3 Phoenix only, just because we're a believer. Now play for content over here. I have to say that any card here would have been a mulligan. Maybe the other was like Blood Moon. I could have kept. All right, let's keep this. I mean, his hand's not good. It's not a good hand. It's not a good hand. Have I ever not selected a company by accident? Oh, for sure. I misclicked on Jegantha and Yorian and whatever. I 100% did. Wow, opponent starts with Stomping Ground and tapped. Opponent. Don't do that, by the way. If you're playing, it's very rare that this plays right. Just telegraphing that you have a lightning bolt and taking 2 damage, it's not good. Again? Wow. I guess this Flooded Strand is better than Arid Mesa now that I have Bloodman. It did it again. Now opponent's flying creativity. What are they bluffing? Now I think it's I mean if I now it could be Boseiju. But yeah, if I draw island, I'll land, I'm so happy. Land? Bravo, Mango. Yeah, this if this result is usually game over. They could have Boseiju, but I have another one. I'm not saying it's game over if it resolves, but basically it is. It's very hard to beat this card. Che schifo. Maro. Alright, GG. I told you yesterday I played creativity, and I went like 6-1 against non Bloodman deck, but like 0-3 against this archetype. Funnily enough, like always winning game 1 and losing post sideboard. All right, this is definitely the card that's able to beat Bloodman. If you need a card to beat Bloodman, it's Fable. So opponent can still win this. Still win this. Especially since my hand is completely unplayable. Man, look how bad is my hand. I don't even think that bluffing is relevant. Unfortunately, they will attack me. I'll block. And I don't want to risk to burn before, so I'll just let the damage through. Oh. Very good. Yeah, this is the way. This is the way to be Bloodman. Just Fable after Fable. Alright. Let's go. Let's draw. Oh no, good card. Taking Shredder. Hmm. Oh, John Godfrey, look at this. I'm playing his creativity today. I got my Blood Moon, but they have Fables, so we are playing here. So if I go for Shredder, Breach, draw this card, I might draw a Mishra's Bauble and be able to flash it back, but I think that's a little bit asking a little bit too much. But at the same time, yeah, no, you know what? I think I'm doing it. Because I want to make my Shredder a 2/4 so they can't freely attack with their Goblin Shaman. Mutagenic Growth. No, it's not good enough. Because yeah. No, I'm just passing. Yeah, it's not great. No, the Mirror Breaker is more broken in Modern, Pioneer, Standard. Whoa. It's a good question. Definitely not in Modern. In Modern, you played only like one deck, maybe two. Wow, this got a line of bolt. Sweet. I think they have creativity. Yeah, we wasted a breach to loot. That's what we did. We also filled the graveyard, though. Alright, attack me. No, you push? Okay. Pushy. When's the next event? I don't know. Always. There's always an event. Every Sunday there's a challenge in Modern. And so I can go Shredder. I can go Shredder. Gut Shot. Draw. Sorry, Shredder Breach. Draw this card. Yeah. Shredder Breach again. Draw this card. Then I can go Gut Shot here. We killed this reflection, but at what cost? Yeah, it doesn't look like somebody that's winning a game of Magic. This looks like somebody that's very desperate. Wouldn't even have to turn the earth in the graveyard. You need a grind? Yeah, next time I'll free next Saturday. There is Mox showcase, I think, this weekend. Alright, just oh finally they killed us at least. Alright. So they have Spell Pierces. They have 3 Turn the Earth. I hope they draw them all next game. Alright, that's a concession for me. I think since they have 3 Turn the Earth, I have an official excuse to take out Arclight Phoenix from my deck. An official excuse. Blumman versus mostly a red deck. Well, I would say that my opponent only played the Fable there. Oh, yeah, of course, the creativity, but it's it's really mostly only the Fable that lets you beat the Bloodman. I tell you that it is very very good against creativity. And without it, the opponent would have cast all the powerful cards like Ren and so on and so forth. Our end was super bad. Yeah, I could have gone to 5. Not saying it was a must keep. All right, next time I get Delirium. Okay, they play a different fetch land. Not that it matters. Hmm. Not I can pass. Okay, fetch go. Mm-hmm. Fetch up an island because I have Blum in my deck. Draw. Hmm. Not good draws. My hand did not improve. I decided to bin a channeler mostly because I wanted to help Delirium. I think it was the right play. Where will I play humans? Who knows? Who knows? Are the Fables coming? Theater reunion. Hmm. Discard Archon of Cruelty. Danger, 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 danger. Danger, danger, danger. Hmm. I think this is too much dangerous. I'll play an Underworld Breach just to force the game a little bit because can't really sit around too much. I mean, this is nah, this is graveyard. I have to reanimate a creature here. Ooh, you play Spellpierce? This Spellpierce I'll accept it. Oh, Stomping Ground. Okay. What do you do? Uphold my DRC? You turn the earth. 3 of my cards. I'll Spellpierce. Graveyard. Still have to make a land drop, huh? So here I can go. Let me think. I can go Channeler. Bin 3 cards. Yeah. I can go Channeler to bin 3 cards. Then I play Gusher from hand, bin 2 cards. And then I can chain a bunch of draws. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Actually, let's do this. First, I attack. And I'll play Channeler. Then I'll gut shot you. Bin everything. Okay. If I keep on gut shotting, how much damage can I deal? Not much, right? I got shot, do three, go three, get shot. I can get shot only twice. Yeah, I think I'd rather just bubble. At three, Channeler would have won the game, but it's not. I guess I wouldn't have won. But... Anyway, I have to bin everything, then crack the bubble, and then do this again. Alright, and then I bubble and pass. Now all my shields are down. Unless I would have drawn another gut shot. But they have crit Archon in the graveyard. That's why I was like, I don't need to save gut shot for the dwarf. They can already persist the Archon out, even through my spell pierce. So that's why I was just happy to go. Yeah, they'll play. Archon of Cruelty is in. Yep. Sacrifice this card. Let's go. We can do a crazy turn here. Let's see how it starts. Ooh, iteration. Well, I can go Breach, Channeler. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Let's go Breach. Channeler. I have to make a land drop, remember? Then I can go Mutagenic Growth. Pay to life. And now I need to find Lightning Bolts. I'll keep on playing Mutagenic Growth. I think it's better than casting the RC. Actually, wait a sec. If I cast the RC, yeah, no. I have to do this. Becomes a 7/7. Alright, I need to find a Lightning Bolt. Come on. Mm. What are we trying to find? Lightning Bolt. Alright, so here I can go Mutagenic again. I think I'm attacking here though, and they block. If they block, I need to play Mutagenic because my problem with this is if they block, I lose Delirium. The thing dies. The DRC dies. But at that point, I killed an Archon, so I should be still happy, right? It's a difficult game. I guess if my DRC dies, it's not a big deal. It is important that I kill the Archon. But if I find a Lightning Bolt, I'm lethal, so... Am I lethal if I find Lightning Bolt? Probably. Alright, let's do this. Let's attack. Because I still have to make a land drop, remember. It's a chump block. My DRC is a 7/7. Okay. I'll trade. Now I'll kill my own channeler, casting Mishra's Bauble. This one dies. There it is. That's the bolt. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. I don't know. I was afraid I wouldn't have Delirium anymore, so that's why I did what I did. Anyway, I guess I can cast Manamorphose. So if I play Channeler, delving 3 cards, I'm not really getting there. I think I like to cast Manamorphose. Hmm. I want to cast Iteration from hand. I made a land drop already. Okay. And bottom exile. Then I'll play Mishra's Bauble. And that's it. And that's my turn. I can play Mutagenic Growth. No, I don't want to do that. I'll simply pass the turn. Okay. Go. My opponent has 6 cards in it, one of them being Lightning Bolts. I'm dead to 2 bolts. I don't know. Maybe I could have played this game in a million way. This is. I'll play Mutagenic Growth, and this one's saved. I got a 4, but still alive. Morning, Primo. Invasive Surgery. It doesn't matter. It goes to the graveyard, whatever it is. They have 4 cards. Obviously, if they have a creativity or persist, it'll be bad, but. Ooh, I just realized that I can turn the earth, my spells, to make this die regardless. Yeah. Oh wow, play from hand. Alright, you kill the channeler. I don't know, I feel like I had so much stuff going on, and now I untap. I guess I untap with 5 cards. It's not that few. It's not that little. Let's go Shredder and let's dash Ragavan. Draw this card. Can get rid of the Spell Pierce. Oh, Jewel Canister. I mean, I titled this deck name a Blue-Red Phoenix, but as you can see, it's basically just a Blue-Red Breach deck. Alright, so they do this. I'll bolt the Dwarf. Okay, sure. I'm fine, I'm fine. You can have it. Okay, I have 2 cards in hand. I'm dead to... I guess I'm not dead to Creativity now, so I'm dead to Persist, though. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Opponent's at 13. My hand's... It's not bad. Considering how many resources I throwed around in this game. My opponent also resolved an Arc on turn 4, so... It's definitely an open game. It's anybody's game. Huh, they play Basasia there. Interesting. Maybe they want to Arcast Archon. They have 2 cards. They have 2 turn the Earth, but at this point, I'm out of Graveyard Synergies territory. I'm just all about shredding and iterating. They have a Triumph end. See? How do you know? Did I bubble them at some point? Oh yes, true. On turn 1. Huh. Okay, they have Zeotor's Proving Ground in it. Okay, they just cycle past. Oh, Underworld Breach. Well, they can go for a turn the earth. Wow. So what would they exile? One, two, three. So I would be left with. Nah, I'm not up for that life. I just wanna go Shredder iteration, and then the honors is just discard it. I don't have Phoenix anymore in my list because I've turned the Earth. What am I looking for? I honestly do not know. I just look for to pump these shredders. That's what I'm looking for. Discarding the breach. Alright. Um and odd exile. Mishra's bubble. I'll target you. I won't play any of these lands. Because if I draw two spells, I can loot these away. Our opponent has another land. Very good. Attack, you got a 10. You can gain a lot of life because you have two of this, so. This draws a bed. Well, I had it all. I definitely messed up this game. I had too much card resources to find myself in this bad position. Like, I shouldn't find myself in this bad position. Yeah, you turn the earth. Robert Lawyer. When it draws a land. That could be number 7 for Archon. Bitter Reunion. Oh no. Ardmeza? You play another spell? I shred if you play another spell. Top land. They have 2 cards in hand. They don't play another spell. Alright, please, can I draw a spell? Spell. Kamadoska. I really needed a spell here. Alright. That's attack. I think I'm actually holding this in hand for when I'll draw another spell. I think so. At the end of the day, my opponent just needs 1 card. If they break. Hey. It's when discarding lands. Red. Red. Black. Fable. Alright, let's loot. Let's loot twice. Oh, spells. Okay. Nice spell. Where's the mountain? It's in the exile zone. This is good because I can like. They'll probably just suck. No, wow, they don't sacrifice a beta reunion. Very good then. Very nice. I thought it would sacrifice beta reunion to give this haste. So they have access to turn the earth to gain 2 life. So they're virtual at 10. Hmm. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start with Expressive Iteration. I have 4 damage in play. Va bene, va bene. All right. Let's count here because I can pump both of these. So the 4, 6, 9. I only have 9 damage. They're on 10. Remember. I think I'm going for a hand bottom exile and just cast another iteration immediately. Draw discard twice. I'll get rid of a shredder. I'll do a breach. I have Mutagenic Growth. That could be lethal. Although opponent has the problem with going Mutagenic Growth is that I die to Lightning Bolt. I don't want to die to Lightning Bolt, but at the same time, I want to close this game. Alright, let's start by discarding this Shredder. What about the second card? This is important. I think I discard Bauble. Let's see this iteration. Got shot. Alright. 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 Let's go. Hand bottom exile. Now I have 4-2-6. See, let's play Bauble. Let me see my top card. Let's attack for 6. Turn the earth gains 2 life, remember. Do I want to pass? Do they? Yeah, we'll pass. Because I want my opponent to tap out for... They will never tap out for turn the earth. You go. Oh, bold me. Opponent bolted me. That's good thing I didn't ever lost 2 life. So if I play Lightning Bolt, I lose to Spell Pierce. Because I bubbled my... yeah, I think I'll do it. I lose this... Can I beat Spell Pierce anyway? So on top of my deck, there is... I bubbled my top of the deck because of this. If the first plus I trigger my shredders. Yeah, so I think I have to bolt. Wow. This has been an exhausting league so far. Both first match, I lost to 1 life. Both matches, I won game 3 at 1 life. Both matches. Both matches I won game 3 at 1 life. Crazy. Next round. No stop here. We don't stop at the top. Are there Phoenixes in the deck, though? I cited out that game because of the turn the earth that my opponent showed 3 copies of. Ooh, Mountain. Unfortunately, I took... Ooh, that's Rhinos. Alright, let's save this DRC from a shock here. I don't want to get shot, thank you, though. Well, I could have technically gone, like, got shot face, but... I'm not up for that life. I'm playing against Rhinos, got Ledger Shredder... sorry, got shot, he's dead. So. Yeah, sounds very good. Yeah, wish can enthusiast. Yeah, there's 4 Arclight Phoenix in the deck. Whoa, Fury. Alright, now I wish I thought about Fury. I didn't even think about it, which is definitely a mistake on my side. Because one should always think about Fury. His whole life, one should think about Fury. Fury should always be in your thoughts. Ooh, Island. What do you do there? Borrower? Yeah. And now you go Rhinos. Yeah, wish I went for Shredder got shot now. Such a good draw from the opponent, which is totally fine. That he's one of the best decks in the format. Number 3 in my power ranking. And by blank wins. Alright, these are 5 cards. to be bringing in. Can cut a couple of lightning bolts. I can cut one Underworld Breach, one Phoenix. Hot shots, pretty bad. I think I'm bringing in Mystical Dispute. Let's go. Team of Rhinos is a deck that can easily and consistently kill the opponent on turn 3. As in, they scoop because they're so much behind. I go interaction, 2 interaction, 10 power. It's so broken if you think about it. You know what's not broken? Putting Arclight Phoenix in your deck. This is basically an handicap league. It's like, are we trying to are we can we succeed despite having Arclight Phoenix in our deck? Can we succeed despite having Arclight Phoenix in our deck? And also Manamorphose. Ooh, Ragavan, very nice. Your turn. Next turn, we're beating down with the Phoenix, which is probably the only way to put this card into play in Modern. Okay. Oh. Well, thought I would cast a Ragavan this turn, but joke's on you, I have an Arclight Phoenix instead. So kill it, if you dare. Ah, they do kill me. Alright. With this hand, we are definitely able to bring the Phoenix back. Gonna bring Bloodman in this matchup? No, don't do it, don't do it. Drop. Hmm. Return Jegantha and pass. I think opponent doesn't have a Cascade spell, because if they did, they would have cast it in their turn since it was tapped out. They all they had was removal spells. So that's why I didn't dash my Ragavan. A Nature Mark deck will get you to the list. It's important to play around things that you can play around and why play around things. Not just always play around Violent Outburst every game. Just, yeah, think about the sequencing and what happened in the game to decide what to play around. Alright, I would really love to draw a spell here. It would be very, very nice to draw a spell. Can I draw a spell? Vaffanculo. Let's go. Ako c'è 4 mana. I can go Chandler, Bolt on Bone Crusher, dash Ragavan. They can have Fury next turn. Very good draw. Very, very good hit of the RC. Milling Spirebluff Canal there is the dream. And the reason why decks with DRC are very good in Modern is card selection. Even on turn 5, I'm able to select my top card thanks to DRC. Alright, we hit a card. Ooh, Shadow's Agent. Happy it didn't come from... Happy it's not in my opponent hand. Let's see. The Fault Force is coming off soon, so we need to act. We need to act quickly. Is this a Fury? It's not. Very nice. Draw. Ooh! Well, let's hope my opponent doesn't have a Endurance or Force of Negation now. That's strong. I leave it on top, despite you want to mill aggressively with the RC. I'm expecting this breach to not be impactful. I'm expecting my opponent to either go Endurance. Whoa. To go Mystical Dispute. Actually, this dispute is effective since I don't have any bubble, so I'll yeah, I'll just I won't pay. I'm not paying. Let's dash with Ragavan. They take 3 damage here because I already have a mountain out. Unless they have Borrower, in which case they can take 4s. Oh, okay, 3 damage. 3 damage, it is. Alright. I think I will cast Ragavan. They didn't have Fury last turn. So, yeah, I'm hoping they don't draw it now. So that next turn I can go explosives. Maybe it's a mistake. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's a mistake. Yeah, maybe it's a mistake. Okay, they go land. Maybe it's a mistake. Let's see. Hmm. You want to play around Violent Outburst? Yeah, maybe, right? Nah, let's not play around Violent Outburst. Okay, they have 0 cards in hand. There are 3. Let's go. Let's hope they don't top deck and we win this game too. All right, we won the game too, despite the sabotage, despite the sabotage build. I don't. I'm not a fan. You can guess I'm not a fan at this point. Right. So they will. Yeah, I like the bolds. Probably breach plus sideboard is that they'll have the endurance, but maybe it's still good. This card is not. I mean, I put it in my graveyard. I was just never able to draw a spell. It's not enough spells, maybe. I don't know. Can I explain which matchup you bring in Blood Moon? Creativity, Tron, Amulet, Grixis Shadow, Blue Eye Control, any Leyline Binding decks. Keep. I can't really go around the mulligan while in hand with Ragavan. That's the rule of the format. You have a hand with land Ragavan, you keep. Actually, though, when I play Blue or Murktide on the draw, I take out Ragavan against Rhinos, but yeah, this deck definitely doesn't have enough cards to do that. Put him on against 6. Let's go. Very nice draw. I'll play my turn one Ragavan, and I hold the bubble for the Ledger Shredder turn two if I draw it. If I didn't have a second land, I would have not hold the bubble. Okay, they don't have a dead gone. That's good. I could have Fire Ice. That's the reason why I take it out in the draw, because that Fire Ice and also Bone Crusher in this opponent particular build. Yep, exactly. Very good 2-for-1 now, but only good on the play, of course. The draw, I would have connected with the Ragavan. Okay. I will bubble myself now, because they don't have Shredders. Okay, another iteration. Oh, yeah, I don't think I mind drawing more iterations here, so I'm just happy to go top lane and draw iteration. When it will probably play Bone Crusher, and I bolt at end of turn. So I have 4 bolts in this version. For Monka, well, this card is... I would say that Ragavan has died way more often than it has lived in its history of Modern. Our opponent doesn't cast... Wow, what an awful draw. I just forgot I had this kind of idea. Alright, since I have land drops, I don't need to cast iteration. I can just pass. Are you going for a... Wow, you play 2 islands, okay. Oh wow, they're going for an outburst. Sure. See an Endurance. 2 Endurance. I Mystical Dispute. Shardless. Let's play Bone Crusher. No, it's Shardless. Okay. They reveal 20 cards. More Endurances? No, 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 no. So they still have Endurance. They could have Endurance in Emperor's Mark. Okay. Yep, this resolves. Do I want to go for Underworld Breach? Well, I think I might. Or I can just go Bolt here and then just play Expressive Iteration instead. The Lightning Bolt, I think I want to keep it for the Bone Crusher up there. So I can just go hand, bottom, exile. I'll play Ragavan and pass. Opponent attacks me for 8, I eat it. Then I'll bolt this end of turn, and then we'll see what happens. Go to 8. I'm holding this Lightning Axe because I want to maybe just wait until the last moment. Because I think both of these cards are good. I don't want to discard them. Ooh, you go Outburst here? Ah, if you do that, I might want to Lightning Axe, discard Iteration, and then go Breach. Because I need to like dig deep for a... Yeah, that's what's happening. No? Okay. So I have Outburst in hand. It's more like very likely. What if I attack Fate? What if I Bolt Face now? Nah. What if I Lightning Axe one of these Rhino tokens? So I think what happens here is I play Breach, and yeah, I think I like the Lightning Axe, the Rhino token. Discard Lightning Bolt. Draw. Okay. First I want to play Breach. Let's see how they react. Please no Endurance. Okay. 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 Hmm. Can go Lightning Axe, Lightning Axe. Right? I think so. I can go Lightning Axe, attack, and then I can go. Probably that's it because I used all my graveyard. No, that's not true. All right, let's go Lightning Axe, Lightning Axe. Dakobal! 50 months to you too. Thank you, Dakobal. How's it going? Appreciate the support. 50 months. So many months. We're into this nice and complicated game of Magic. Mm. So I can go Mishra's Bauble. Actually, let me attack first. Actually, Footfalls, can't cast it. I go Bauble. And I'll look at your top. Alright. Opponent basically played one Rhino, which took me like 5 cards to kill. As wide as one of the top decks. Draw. Okay, not the worst. So I'll go down to 4 here, and they can play Bone Crusher. 50 months. So many. Alright, you play Bone Crusher, land, pass. Alright, draw. I'll play Iteration first. Wish I had Iteration when I went for that Underworld Breach turn, but I don't have it. Did not have it. Okay, are they about to kill my... Ooh, is this a Fire Ice? I hope it isn't. It looks like it is. No! Alright. What can I find here? GG. Hard fight, but we perished against the superior deck. I'll take a bathroom break and I'll be back for round number 4. Round number 4 against Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Himself, maybe? Hello. Alright, my hand hopes that my opponent plays a turn 1 Ragavan. Them out to 6. I'm keeping. I got to 5. Alright. Marshplatz. Is this a scam? Are we getting scammed? Oh, it's Spring Drum. Memnite. Pass. Alright. I think I need to go bubble myself. And then I'll just lightning bolt the Memnite. Because I keep the... I need to draw a second land, so that's why I did what I did. And I keep the gut shot for... to double spell with Shredder. So I'll just use the bolt instead. And there, keep, of course. That's when you play your instants. You know, spell like this. There's a Saga. Yep, that's very good. Let's hope I can draw land. I can't, so I'll pass the turn. My opponent can't. It doesn't have a land drop. Gonna probably perish to the Urza Saga, but we'll see. Land? Okay. I'll still go Shredder despite I can't kill anything with this gut shot. Mhm. Wow, they just stab it? Okay, maybe they have the Pure Steel Paladin. Hmm, this is fun. Oh, it's not that fun now. It's not that fun now. I thought it would have kept the Nexus. Makes more sense. Yeah. 13 down to 13, or do I want chum block? I think I'll take a 13. Draw. Hmm. It's the Manamorphose. Let's go red blue. Okay. Then what? I need to play two more spells. I'll play Expressive Iteration. Draw this card. I'll discard Phoenix. Trigger. I'll go hand, bottom, exile. Then I'll play land, grab a mountain, and shoot down the paladin. And then I'll reanimate the Phoenix and chum block with it. When it's two cards in hand, I can keep them chum blocking for a while until they find a Shadow Spear. Alright, so finally Phoenix did something. Very excited about it. Alright, chum blocking. Nice. Sure. Let's see if they play another spell. If they do, I'll loot. Oh, wow. Oh, it's ay ay ay. That's great, because now they go get the Shadow Spear. Ooh. Yeah, they got the Shadow Sphere. Extremely, I'm at one life, so I can't cast Gut Shot. Or I could have gone Underworld Breach, got shot, bolt, get two Phoenix back, probably would have won the game. As it is, what can I do? Shadow Sphere costs 1 mana. Well, iteration, find bolt, and then what? I got two Phoenix back, but is it lethal? Maybe though. 17? Shredder's 4, 10, it's not. I don't think I can kill them like at all. Like there's no way. I don't even play any bounce spell. Oh, you're right. Sorry, chat. I thought we could auto equip. We're fine. Sorry, chat. I thought I could auto equip. All right. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We aren't dead at all. Uh, anyway, so what is my best way now? Because I can't just go like I can't just go expressive iteration and hope to find a spell to get to Phoenix back and block with. I think unfortunately the way I tapped, I can't. Unfortunately, I did. I should have maybe started with Fetch Island. Here's how we Fetch Island, but it's okay. I can go like I don't have another mountain, of course. Hmm. Yeah, I could have played Breach Bolt Bolt. That's also true. That was maybe the best play. I think I want to do this now. I'll just go Steamman's Tap for the next turn. I'll bolt the Stoneforge Mystic and chump block the construct with Shredder. That's my plan here. Yeah, go ahead. Now, if they draw land, they can keep a lose. But if they don't, I'm alive another turn. Alright, they drew a land. Hmm. If I went for Breach, Manamorphose Bolt Bolt would have been better. I was looking for, I don't know, Manamorphose off the top, things like that. But I didn't find it. Good game, though. So we dress down Abrade, Iteration, and Blood Moon. That's 8 cards. Pick out Mutagenic Growth. Then we just trim the trim one of each. Yeah, I just trim some of each. I mean, we missed the second lane drop. That was a very big deal. All right. I'm keeping this hand. Turn one Ragavan. A lot of cyber cards in this hand. Let's attack. And I'll probably just play Expressive Iteration now with the treasure. Okay. Hand, bottom, exile. Then I'll bubble myself so I decide whether I want to play the land tapped or untapped. I'll play it tapped. Yeah, Blood Moon is mostly here just for Urza Saga. That's it. As you saw, we lost to Urza Saga in the previous game. We also have Dress Down and Explosives, but I don't mind having more tools because this card is truly a beating for blue-red decks. Opponent didn't play any of these cards. Okay. And now they play them all. Interesting. Draw. Mishra's Bauble. I think I want to go Mishra's Bauble, target me, and then I'll decide what to do next. Because if there's a land... There's a land that would have got Iteration, because it could have cast... sorry, Manamorphose, because it could have cast the Blood Moon. But as it is, I think I'd rather go for Iteration instead. Looking for a third land. Alright, I find it. I can go... And bottom exile. I'll play this land. I'll play this bubble. And this time I'll bubble you. Sigarda's Aid. I think I want to play explosives on one. Just now, especially now, because they have the Sigarda's Aid. Pass. Draw two. Bolt the Arsing. A lot of one drops. I have a nice play here, which is end of turn, dress down plus bolt on the Sanctifier. Persona is a very cool card. Yeah, removing protection is definitely one of the fun, nice little thing of it. Our opponent attacks me. I will block with my Ragavan. Since they have Sanctifier and Memnite, so Ragavan did its job. Very good card in this matchup. They passed with Urza Saga. I wish to draw land. I drenched that another bubble. That's funny. I'll play it because I need to find land. So I'll just play bubble, pass, and at end of turn do the plan that I told you about. So end of turn, my opponent's gonna make construct, and not only we kill it with dress down, I also kill the Sanctifier. So with dress down. Souls. And then I'll bold the Sanctifier. And then in my opponent's turn, the Urza Saga cannot make construct. Because the dress down remains until my opponent's turn. Alright, nice. I drew a land. Very good, very good. I have a very blue-red Murktide way to play this matchup. Granted, it's a different deck. I think the blue-red Murktide plan definitely works against Armor Time. Post sideboard. Main deck is very bad matchup, but post sideboard, it's favorable. Why do it now? Yeah, it's because of Counterspell, for sure. Just guarantee, like, this is such a back-breaking play that don't ask for more. It's already very good. They might get Pithy Needle on my Engineer Explosives, but I don't care about it. If they do that, I'm okay. 4 Mishra's Bug in my graveyard, that's funny. I drew more bubbles than lands. They get Memnite. Wow, okay. 3 mana, Sanctifier. Okay. And Shadow Spear. Attack. The explosives kills these two if I want. It's not a bad idea. I think I want to crack the explosives and then just cast a couple of 1-drops. Yep. The lightning bolt's naked in the graveyard. It's pretty funny. Already played the Saga. It's gonna die to Bloodman soon. They play Sigarda's Aid. And they pass. Nice. First... Yeah, first I want to play Bloodman. Whoa, Underworld Breach. Yeah, I think it's good. I'll leave it on top. Bloodman Stolen Reigns. Plays Spirebluff Canal. I'll attack with Channeler. Do I want to do anything now? Nah, I'll just do it all next turn. Because I can go... Yeah, I'll just do it all next turn. Go ahead. Cards. Okay. Well, I am blocking the one I can. Very nice. Pure Paladin. One is on 14. I'm just going... So remember, if I bolt face, it gets exiled because of Sanctifier, and my top card is good. So I don't think I should do anything here. I'll just untap. Bolt in the grave, but they're Sanctifier, so... Right, so let's begin with Underworld Breach. Because I need to first dress down, I think, and then bolt the Sanctifier. Maybe not. I can go Breach. Well, let's attack. So I want to go Manamorphose just to cycle, I think, first. Yeah. Let's go Manamorphose first. If I find a land, I might change plan. Explosives. I guess I'm not casting Breach now. Red. Play it for 2. Crack. And then I'll bolt your Memnite. And pass. Bolt them a few times. There is Sanctifier and back. There was. Let's attack. There are 8. And now let's attempt to kill them. I'll go for an Underworld Breach. And now should be over. Alright, GG. Let's go to game 3. Final game of this league. Yeah, I think I'm happy with trimming a little bit of everything. Seems fine. Anthem. Alright, let's go. I got I got Cyber Card, which is what you need in order to win this matchup. Without Cyber Card, you can't. I mean, you can obviously win every matchup. It's Magic, but it's very hard without Cyborg. The reason why I won that game is because I drew lots of Cyber Cards. Hammer Time has a very good game one matchup against the blue red decks, but gets worse post Cyber, much worse. All right, they haven't played an Esper Sentinel yet, so I believe this is the time. Makes sense. It's entirely in my opponent right to play the best card in the matchup on turn one. And go ahead. Braid is a little bit expensive, but this deck needs to answer Chalice of the Void. I think more than a regular blue or Murktide list. Very hard to win without Cyber sums up most modern? Not really. If you play a proactive deck, you don't need Cyber cards. Your opponent needs it. But this is mostly a reactive deck. They play Needle. Oh wow, okay. I guess that's another reason to play a Braid. Whoa, that's good. How about I go explosives for one here? Paid attacks. Yeah, I think I like it. And go for Island because I have Blommin in my deck. I know that they have Needle, but I have a Braid for the Needle eventually. And I didn't really have another play this turn because I never want to make them draw cards with the Sentinel. Nettle Cyst. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's a 5/5. Draw. Ooh, got shot. Yeah, I think I like it. I can go gut shot here and then a braid on the nettle cyst. Then my opponent doesn't have anything. Mr. Paladin. Nice, and they don't have a follow-up. Very good. They can easily be holding a protection spell. What's it called? Yeah. I'll play DRC and pass turn. Blacksmith skill. Okay, to crack the canopy. Very good. We have two cards in hand. The pretty bad board state. Sanctifier in back. Yeah. End of turn. Once again, we're gonna go dress down and then kill our Sanctifier in back in my turn. I got an 8, which is not very much. Draw a card. Okay. Now remember, dress down shuts off my cards, so let's not get too excited about going various ways. I certainly want to go. Can I get Delirium this turn? Definitely can. I definitely can. Because the dress down dies end of turn. So if I go Abrade. Yeah, I think I want to kill all my opponent creatures here. So I'm gonna go Abrade deals 3 damage to this. And also Lightning Axe, discard Ragavan, kill the Pure Steel Paladin. Yep. And then the Channeler will be a 3/3 in my turn. I guess I should have done this in end of turn. I made a mistake. I could have surveilled one more. That's okay. I missed one surveil trigger. But that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Our opponent, 1 card in hand. A 3/3, so they can't attack with the Mem Knight, and they pass. Very good. Let's untap. And attack. I want to go Shredder, and I want to bolt the Mem Knight. Draw this card. Plus. Tapped Temple Garden. Go ahead. They have 2 cards. Yep. The Flood. The Flood is real. When you don't select your draws as this deck, you're definitely more exposed to the Flood. I'll graveyard everything. Blue, red. I'll play Breach. Draw this card. I'll graveyard everything. I wish I kept that Polluted Delta. I don't know why I didn't. What did my brain was thinking? I don't know. I don't know what my brain was thinking. But here we are. We only have to cast 1 card, so it better be good. It's actually not that good, as it is just going to be a lightning bolt on the Ornithopter. But it is what it is. Mishra's Bauble? I wish I drew that Polluted Delta. I would have spiraled into casting way more cards. I don't know why. I guess I'm very used to have a Mishra's Bauble in my graveyard. They played Inkmoth Nexus. Both. Alright, I'll go and go. I have 2 cards. Draw. One, it can activate the Nexus. Or it can take down to 3. I'll bolt you. There it is, the Bauble. Alright, we win the match. And that's it. This video was pretty long. Overall, a nice league. It showed the power of a Blue-Red Breach. It didn't show that much of a power of Arclight Phoenix Manamorphose. So if you were exclusively on this video to saw that you probably got disappointed, but if you were that to see instead a powerful blue-red deck, well, you found it. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, leave a channel, a message, and all that jazz.